Lost USPS packages, a pain, right? But how do you deal with it? So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly the best way to do that on the other side. So without any further ado, let's go. Welcome back to the channel. This is John with Flippin' Ain't Easy. And today I'm going to tell you what a lot of people have been asking me to show and make a video on, and that is USPS claims, how to file a claim. So if you sell enough on, let's just say eBay, I mean, of course, the same holds true for the other platforms if you're shipping the item with USPS. But if you sell enough items, at some point you're going to find that you're going to have a lost or damaged package. There's just no way around it. Now, this video is going to focus more on the lost packages, and I'll tell you why. Of course, it's the same process if you have a damaged package, but USPS has made it increasingly difficult to successfully win a damaged package claim because they're making the recipient, in many cases, not all, but in many cases, making the recipient take the package to their local USPS facility and allowing the representative of USPS, one of the employees, a chance to inspect the damage and make sure that the item would have been packaged properly in the correct size box and all that craziness. Now, most buyers aren't going to go through all that. Go to the post office, stand in that long line behind, in front of the blue door and wait for someone to call them over to help. It's a pain, and I would never impose that on your buyer. Now, there's some buyers that are nice enough to do that, but it's just is by design, it seems like, to make it difficult for you to get any success there. And I get it. It could be that they've had a lot of fraud and people claiming damage when there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, we're sellers on eBay. We have buyers who do that same thing to us. So it is very difficult. Now, not to say you shouldn't try. If you have a damaged package claim, of course, if your buyer is willing to help you get through the process, certainly go ahead and file the claim and be prepared to have them go and take the package in for inspection. But now we're past that. Let's go on to lost packages. Now, this happens, thankfully, infrequently. But again, if you sell enough packages, you're going to find that these items get caught up into some problematic hub. A lot of them are, some of them in the Midwest, like Indiana, or a lot of them are in like Georgia, Florida. I mean, those are the notorious ones. I'm sure there's other ones in your area. Go ahead and comment down below if you have a hub that's problematic in your area. But the same holds true if you have a package that you shipped out and it just doesn't show up. Your buyer's going to hit you up more than likely and say, hey, where's my package? Now, this came up in our Discord, the Flippin' Ain't Easy Discord. If you want to check it out, sign up down below. It doesn't cost you anything, but we're constantly adding more people and building a community for conversations just like this. So someone had mentioned, hey, I got this package. It's been sitting without any updates, and my buyer's asking me what's going on. Thankfully, they've been patient, and what do I do? And I kind of told them, well, here's what I do. And they're like, well, you have to wait 45 days. So if we look here, you'll see on USPS website, this is their informational page. It'll say when to file. It says lost articles, customers must file a claim within the time limits in the chart below. Now you'll notice that there isn't anything that really speaks to ground advantage domestically. Now there is one for APO, FPO, and DPO, and that's for priority mail, first class, and USPS ground advantage. So if you have something where you're sending it to a military base or something like that, you have to wait 45 days. That's what you're supposed to wait for. But as you can see here, there's no real any policy directed at ground advantage except insured mail. Now, ground advantage is covered up to $100. Okay, so you're going to follow this after 15 days. So 15 days after it's been accepted by the post office and not delivered, you could go in and file, and you have a limit of 60 days. So if you wait too long, they're going to just deny it because you waited too long. So that's kind of what you want to follow under, and it includes priority mail, but insured mail is ground advantage. Now, with that said, you're going to go in, you're going to get the necessary information. Well, what information do you need? Well, according to USPS, and we'll go right back to their policy, it says gather your documents, and I'll blow this up a little bit, including the right documentation with your USPS claim helps approve it more quickly. Save your evidence documents until your claim is resolved. So, of course, you need your tracking number. That's obvious. And then evidence of insurance purchased, which includes the original mailing receipt issued at the time of mailing. Of course, if you have local pickup like myself, then don't have to worry about that. That's part of the acceptance scan in the tracking. There's the outer packaging showing the names and addresses of the sender and addressee, and the proper label showing that the article was sent insured. Again, that is built into the tracking number. The idea that you're going to take a photo of every item you ship is just not realistic. And I'm going to tell you how I did it, so don't worry about it. Printed electronic online label record or computer printout from the application used to print the label and purchase the insurance. So I have never provided any of that. And I have had now 4 successful claims with USPS. Now I tell you what I did do and how I did resolve this. I went in and I went to the record, and I'm going to try to do this in a way where I don't dox anyone to the best of my ability. But you see right here that this is the order details page. And you simply go in and do a full screenshot. And what I like to do is I'll take this snipping tool and I'll just take a screenshot, right? Now I'll add more information. I'll take the entire page, which shows how much it was paid for, how much fees and all that stuff. I'll also have a photo, if I can get to it here. I'll also have a photo of this page. Simple, just screenshot. Okay, and it's going to show them that it was an online sale. And those are only two documents that I provide, other than the tracking number, which is not a document. So that's what I do. And I go in and I wait after the 15 days after the acceptance scan, right? And usually by 15 days, it could be stuck en route. It could be bouncing back and forth. That's not my problem. Following USPS policy, that's kind of how you want to handle it. Now, you want to go into the next one, which is filing a claim. Okay. So you go in here and file your claim. You start an online claim. And I'm going to input my tracking number. And this is just a fictitious tracking number. So to get us through this process, we're going to put the shipping date. And it's going to give you the option to put what kind of mail service. So in this case, I'm going to put insured mail. It's including priority mail and USPS Ground Advantage. Remember, the policy says that after 15 days, we can ship insured mail. And so Ground Advantage fits that bill. That's why we can put the claim in right away after 15 days. The reason for the claim, lost. Now, of course, you could put damaged or all these other things, but don't count on a whole lot of success from my experience. Now, fees paid. If you paid insurance above and beyond the $100, then you'll put that amount here. But if you didn't pay any additional insurance and your item is in value without shipping up to $100, that's the amount that you're going to put there. Put zero. You're going to put zero here. So it's up to $100, you put zero, and then any amount above that, let's say you paid for $200 to $300 of insurance, you're going to put that there. Mailer and recipient address, you're going to put I was the mailer. And you're going to put the address information there. That is that. You're going to go down here to mailer address. This is where you put your buyer's first name, last name, company name, street address. So you're going to put, just put Jim, Bob, none, because they're your buyer, and 401 South Main Street. and that is in, let's see, Chicago, Illinois, and then whatever Chicago, Illinois is. That looks good to me. 6007. And phone number and email are not necessary, and eBay doesn't give us, they give us the phone number sometimes, but the email we never really receive. So you're going to do that. You're going to go down here. You're going to put item information. So the item name is, let's say it's a Neodrain. It doesn't give you a lot of characters. Look, that's it. That's all you got. So you can't put the entire title. So let's put Neodrain. Item type. So this is a, probably an other, because it's not really specify. Item type, let's see, that would be home improvement. Again, it only gives you 15 characters, so that's the best you're going to do. Now, I could go in here and put the title of my item. In here, I could put Neodrain 48-inch shower drain. I'm not sure if it's going to take that, so you're going to have to break it down. Well, it'll do that for you. So that's all I'm going to put. Neodrain 48-inch linear shower drain. The purchase date, let's say it was on the 9th. Amount requested, it was $30. Okay. Now here's where you're going to upload the images right here. It says upload images and documents. So you're going to upload the transaction page, the view order page where you did the screenshot showing all the fees you paid and what the buyer paid for it. And you're also going to upload the screen of the sale. This is the screen I showed you earlier. Domestic nickname, you just name it whatever you want. Maybe just paste that tracking number in, or in this case Neodrain 48-inch, and then save claim. Now I'm not filing a claim because I don't have one to file, but that's as simple as that. Now I filed a bunch of claims. I've actually been paid, I've been denied, and usually these denials are for not lost, but for damaged. But I've had 4 successful claims. And this one was on 3/9, and guess what, guys? I got me a check. Got me a check right here. Has my information. It's a check for the very item that we were working with. I got to cash it, but I didn't want to do so until we went in and did this exercise. It'll show you the claims history right here. So again, it'll give you what was paid out. And it is $30 is what I asked for. They paid me $45.67, so they add the cost of that label in on top of the price that you put. So that's why you only put the price of the item, not the entire transaction in that spot. So that's it, guys. As simple as that. It's not a difficult thing. It's a number of steps you have to take. Generally, while you're filling this out, you want to go ahead and have your transaction page open so that you can take the details off of there and get their address and all that good stuff. That is the order details page, and that will give you all the information you need to file your claim. And if you follow my steps, not necessarily what USPS is telling you to do, that's for the basic person with not running a business, who's just, maybe they went to USPS, went inside, paid full retail, they got a receipt from the clerk and all that stuff. That's the type of documentation they're asking for. But as far as resellers, we have screenshots. We can provide the screenshots, and your screenshots are going to have your customer's address on it, so that supports the case. It's also going to show you and show USPS that you paid that much in postage and how much the item is worth or it was sold for on eBay, and it works every time. So guys, put your comments down below. Have you had a lost package? Heck, if you had a damaged package that you were paid on, and were these kind of the steps that you took? Is there anything different that you did? But just trust me, I showed you I have 4 claims paid within the last year, and this is exactly how I did it. And the only time I've been denied is on damaged packages, and I just don't know how there's a way to get around that at this point. So there you go. If you enjoyed the content, please consider hitting that like button and getting your sale within the next 24 hours. Consider subscribing to the channel and hit that notification bell while you're at it. And in the meantime, I want you guys to have an excellent rest of your day, and we will talk to you very soon.
Chargebacks, returns, and lowball offers too. Zero takedowns, they're a pain, what can we do? High selling fees, bad buys, and rude buyers galore. Flipping ain't easy, but we keep coming back for more. All resellers are gonna make mistakes. Learn from them and you'll have what it takes. In the world of reselling, we're your guide. With flipping ain't easy by your side. Sourcing great items is the key to success. Subscribe to the channel and stand above the rest. Focus on the thing that is within your control. Hang with flipping ain't easy. Let's roll! Catch the live streams on Mondays and Fridays. Join the Discord community for the parlays. Tune into the podcast. Profit Playbook's the name. With Scott and Josh, flipping's more than a game. All resellers are gonna make mistakes. Learn from them and you'll have what it takes. In the world of reselling, we're your guide. With flipping ain't easy by your side. Catch the live streams on Mondays and Fridays. Join the Discord community for the parlays. Tune into the podcast. Profit Playbook's the name. With Scott and Josh, flipping's more than a game. Catch the live streams on Mondays and Fridays. Join the Discord community for the parlays. Tune into the podcast. Profit Playbook's the name. With Scott and Josh, flipping's more than a game.